I love the way Trump is using tariffs for leverage, but I do believe that at some point you got to bring this puppy home. You've got to have tax cuts, permanent tax cuts. You've got to have deregulation. But what the media wants to do is scare you. They want to scare you. They want to scare Republicans away from Trump. They want to scare a bunch of, lefties, if you will, in the arms of the Democratic savior. I don't know who it'll be at this point right now. AOC is flying high. She and Bernie Sanders on their fighting oligarchy tour, but obviously Bernie Sanders won't be a nominee. I don't think AOC will be a nominee if she does decide to run for the presidency. I don't think she could get through a primary, but I do think she can take Senator Chuck Schumer's seat if she wants it. But let me read this real quick, just so you understand. All right, so we got some news today with the economy, right? And what is it? Let me pop this up real quick. And because everybody, the economy, and of course, the left is going to run with this. And right now, we're still living under a continued resolution. Now, I will say that, yes, the tariffs, we'd be lying if we didn't say that the tariffs didn't scare some people or cause some uncertainty in the markets. But the left wants you to believe that the tariffs and inflation are basically the same thing. In Real Clear Markets, there was a great column on Real Clear Markets today that clarified we have to remember, where does inflation come from? There's three ways in which we can get into inflationary troubles for those of you that know basic economics. And basically, that comes to we can borrow money, we can go into debt, we can print money. What's the third thing? Now it's slipping my mind. Oh my goodness, now it's slipping my mind. All right, but we can borrow money, we can print money, and I don't know why the third thing is not coming to mind. But anyway, all right, taxation. All right, taxation, debt, and inflation. All right, man, I don't know what was happening to me there. All right, and this is why the tax cuts are so important. This is why the tax cuts are so important. The Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, I believe that was political as well, came out, what was it, a week or two ago? Oh, yes, we could experience some inflationary, pressures. You're already hearing talks about recession because now the media that was complicit and covering up COVID information, the media that was complicit in lying to us, and actually, he didn't lie to us, let's face it. If you're listening to the Salem News Channel, you knew the truth. But the rest of America about Joe Biden, the dementia patient that was in the White House, now they're all of a sudden going to report on a recession. And guys, I'm here to tell you, a recession may come. It may not, but it may come. A recession is defined as 2 quarters of economic decline. So it may come. It doesn't mean that you have to panic because, frankly, you've already lived through a recession under the Biden administration when the left tried to redefine it. The good news is it's not going to last, even if it does come, and I suspect the markets are going to soar. And by the way, let's be honest, when it comes to the markets, if you're like me, I'm not a day trader. I've got some money invested, S&P 500, just like the rest of you do, a little bit in NASDAQ, a little bit in the Dow, got my money spread out a little bit. I'm not watching that stuff every day because I would have a heart attack, frankly, all right? So I'm not watching it every day. But I do know this. All right, you have your ebb and flows. And I know that when the economy soars, so is my portfolio. So what I'm doing now is I'm doubling down on investing monthly, dollar cost averaging. You'll be okay. All right.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.